Ayan Church said the Bay 2023. Ebeko na wie ye book composure ye che say Ewurade Yesu. Enya branch ye we your ba Adom FM. Ba for ofori attack na. Eka 2023 ankoye. Ebusia how to make 2023 your best year. Enunti na ba for ofori attack na ewa ha. Mepacho ye beti no. Amema na kwa ba na afa ye mfa hyehyɛ so ba for asomdwen kan.
It was
Official Panso.
I think combating.
Baby Abokodia.
Yeah, me Adom.
Ekoyema o. Ebe hu bia na wo sre. Eda dia ye want to marry na dia bia Ewurade Yesu. Esi to gu so sa.
Just a too good so.
Ada want to abula bi wo fia na. Ala da bia basa.
Adom na ni crazy.
That's well. Adom na ni etiso. Ye da oba dia asese watimi aba. Ba for ene ye hweden.
And then you share how to make 2023 your best year yet.
Wow.
How to make 2023 your best year yet. Last year, and Adom FM for more inviting me over to speak, on the same platform. Now, a whole year best in come. And I believe a lot has happened. First of all, me say me cheer it here for for being there. Adom FM for more boy Jumapa, you are changing lives into Miss Salutimum. And then of course to your cherished listeners out there. I mean, without them, the station won't run into, and also to commend our listeners because 2022 was not an easy year. Then we all deserve, your friend is saying, some commendation in that regard. Into quickly, maybe see how to make 2023 our best year yet. Now, I can see to say a lot of the times, you share a financier. We start with a lot of expectations. May we goals, watch night services, fasting, then gym, so many things. But after a year where share expectations in reality now. There's a huge gap. And it goes on year after year after year. And I believe, sir, there's a book I make listeners, I don't know, so but the book Atomic Habits. Camera better so why? Okay. Camera better so mami book no. For mami wa na me fantre. Ebusia for me pacho mo share book we mami. Yeah, eno ni. But also title ni yede. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Okay, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Me pacho mo share ni na mwetimi apebi. Okay, great. You say them, yeah. Fair. Into Uber Facebook, but your Facebook now for Atomic Habit by James Clear. But your Facebook never share book I can once me. Right. Now and then I know say in Crawford a Jumani identity. Sometimes people in Crawford be bring your time in kind book or call YouTube or more audio book. People learn better just listening to audio. They can download the same book. Now, Cratchy made some very interesting observations. But could be your kind and say, you don't rise to the level, you don't rise to your goals, but you fall to the level of your systems. Into CJ, I can see a lot of the times, and yet, and Yamana, yeah, trust me, and then a day, but a habits now. A tertiary, and in a back of Abba. Great. So important. Now, book he shared a very interesting story. Okay, say UK cycling for a long time, for over 110 years. Or more competition go Europe, a friend Tour de France. Now, UK cycling team, we need from 1908, Olympics, they had just won one gold medal. Now 2003 and microphone it now I'm say so a candy for they appointed a coach, a performance director, and it changed everything. Almost Fred Cratchy Dave Bracefeld. Okay. Now Cratchy by no car say no, he was committed to marginal gains. Across board. Inti or share the whole thing got to do with cycling. Nyama ben involved in it. And only team that's not you. Bikes cry, you redesign seats.
ties na you use no yemfa alcohol and so that it can a bit miache or nam kwane so a cyclist no monta de any lighter, and he did a number of these things na amomo competitive advantage over other people.
Right.
And or this san shishe a two kwemuno in about from 2003 by 2008, which was just 5 years, UK cycling team, Omko Olympics, and they won over 60 gold medals.
Okay.
Medals, they won 60. Now, this was a team for 100 years. No more, they had just won a medal. But sir, Nyaman Kitinkiti, say, in 5 years, they had won these things. Now, in the space of 10 years, not just say the British cycling team became a dominant force. Now, what changed? What changed was habits.
Okay.
What changed was the habits, consistent habits. And in Krofon, the things we do behind the scenes. Before about habits now,
yeah.
Oh, sorry,
exactly.
You do a lot of background in Niema and Sanamaba. So, Yajuma no 2023 so important. Say goals are good. Me person me way, me person me sanya money na ye. But at the end of the day, habits and a habit is something you do consistently. Oh, no 2 days, no way, jai. Say, oh yeah, into whether you feel like it or not, oh boho, because a no neba ko treat me ma pana den. Aba. That's the first thing I make my person touch on. Okay. Making sure say we are building effective habits.
Okay.
So goals are important, but in Pempini and then we have lousy habits. At the end of the day, say it doesn't add up.
Okay.
So do all the praying. So one sanya there will be a disconnect.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I'm a person touch on. The next thing I'm a person touch on who here mentors are which almost stretch you thinking. Now because your chromo and it's not just a Ghana problem. Idea across board. Okaso baby bia ebusuafo be person start business. Hey, akwesi be share business as e Ghana heading we be exchange rate di. You'd have close friends there the ebebu abem. And a lot of the times, it draws people back from really becoming what they can become. However, if you go and look for someone, at the end, most of the things are here, people have walked the same path. Obstacles are near obstacle amount will be affirmed, and the person has seen the solution to it. So 2023, if we are going to be able to make it our best year yet, we need in best stretchy thinking. ODB Kwabeka say I see why idea, but I believe say looking at you and your potential you can do a whole lot better than this. Now if we're able to sound ourselves with Sankrofuya, it will go a long way to stretch our thinking and ukodan krofo kike common sema, because a lot of the times upe so ye bibia yes upe futu upe plumbing advice or unko carpenter ni ho upe say you win case or quarter. Unko your friend is saying teacher ube call lawyer, but what do we do? Maybe ube so your business papa he's not a business person, but you're going to get the counsel on it. And what tends to happen is people will project their fears on you. On only insecurity, and then will be projecting in no time. Adiana, but how do you see when you see no bones are finishing him? But no idea with Jemu. Into 2023, it's here for your best. Let's sound ourselves with mentors. On best stretch here thinking. Now, a lot of the time, some of the people you call mentors, and they might not even know you. Obuha wa true book. Now, there are so many how to do this. Those books are there. Maybe in 30 years of experience, we're condensing into a book or 50 Ghana cedis. Why don't you go and seek and hunt for that knowledge? Because ubenya bibi omwa ebetimi den asesa eniema den amount. So that's another very important thing. I'd really recommend this year. Let's get in Crawford who open our minds. And of course, when they open our minds, we also need to take and run with it and test it. It doesn't mean so you would make mistakes. Obika said, life is an experiment. All of life is an experiment. The more experiments you do, the better. But a lot of people tend to be risk averse. Pay rewards, but we don't want to put ourselves out there. First of all, building effective habits.
Yeah.
Secondly, surrounding ourselves with mentors who would stretch our thinking. The next point, last year when I was here, I touched on it. This year, the fact that, everybody has something unique about themselves. Akwesi, any radio, you've come, when you're sitting behind the console, come up, obi dear, obi on gifts, a bit dear football, a bit dear, pastor, so people are cut out differently for things. But what tends to happen is you go school because business admin to change national SME Juma or bank. But no in a natural inclination, by maybe when the person is presenting or another level. So this year it's so important say get to know who you truly are. And then when I'm doing it, it differs from almost every person. There's something unique. See, when people are struggling, you don't struggle because look, you are in your sweet spot. You are in your area. It is a fisher. What the fish tunes you more? What the monkey? So it's so important because the thing about after a while, boredom sets in. Now, from the same book, I got a very interesting line. Or say, failure is not a threat to success. Boredom is.
Wow.
Failure is not a threat to success. Boredom is. Now, failing, when you fail and you learn from it, you have gotten gold back.
Okay.
But boredom, dear. After a while, say,
yeah.
The interest in it, passion, the drive to come to work and add value to So it's so important. When you're doing something that you're passionate about, you can do it for a long time because really it's your thing. It's not just about the money. That is who you are. In 2023, it's so important that we'll position ourselves in areas we are naturally cut out for. Schooling is important. No, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, school, it should be in sync with your natural wiring. So when you do that, then you have fun with what you're doing. You can bring better contributions. You want to raise standards on what you're doing, but say idea. In 2023, let's really find out. Snazzy. You understand? Whether you are 20, whether you are 30, whether you're 40, if you've not found your thing out. And it's very important. A lot of the times, our parents know us. You're now for year close, they know you. When you show up, I'm sure a number of your friends are not surprised you are on radio. Because maybe time I'm saying exactly. So if you are struggling, go back to some of these people, speak to them. And then one can sit down and ask yourself, when did I really come alive? Time ben I was so engaged. Those could be clues or pointers to show you and when you find it and you pour yourself, you put a long way to ensure you are excelling and adding value, bringing value to the marketplace.
Right.
Until that's the third point. Another thing the fact that it gets to a point you need to step out of your comfort zone.
Wow.
You need to step out of your comfort zone.
How?
If you don't step out of your comfort zone, there's a quote by a gentleman, a friend Andrew Gide. Said, to discover new oceans, you need to have the courage to leave the shore. To discover new oceans, you need the courage to leave the shore. I have one I made, and I'm saying, to become who you were born to be, you need to sail away from your safe harbor. To become who you were born to be, you need to sail away from your safe harbor. Because one yen is so I'd use for over active working years with Nami Yejmo Abemu. I was there right from National Service Days till when I left, 13. Now after doing it for some time, no, I could see boredom setting. Now, juma na be repetitive. Juma, you know how your day would start, and then you know how your day would end.
Okay.
So I realized I was not just cheating myself, I was cheating my employers because I was not bringing my A game to work. It was so for some time, and I just realized that semanya hu bibia eniema beji nsem inti ye obibia your friend of the pleasure pain principle me the back ka ayi me in fact to am ken inti you see ye nyina no we have been wired to avoid pain akwesi ukoye bibia pain you tend to avoid it and rather gravitate move towards eniema the pleasure ebe bro inti after a while now I realized that you know the pain of I felt empty. You said Jack or they'll be I was not fulfilled. The money wasn't bad at all. I mean, it's money lots of people want to have now. But I realized that so block no. Now at the end I at this one. But I also realized that there was another pain. The pain of maybe having to go start afresh. But the bedu baby no. Now the pain of emptiness and lack of fulfillment I no be a ding. So I just knew it was time to check out into 2018 and I'm say you know be my baby I'm beginning and then them do me case to her in a year me load am so me see her and then I moved into an area I felt it was really what I had to do. So I moved into direct sales, which I have been at for over 4 years, and Adom Sisia me name my wife with BABB. Wow. And I'm enjoying every day of the experience. But the whole idea is I had to take a risk because in pain in Crawford who say you know or BB. Now sometimes it might not necessarily mean say you say uja wa juma ubetimi start side hustle bi na odi yen kakra o test ya na who say efa na eventually no hwes this is even giving more than main why not pour your heart and soul into it? But the truth of the matter is that in Crawford I tell you, I go see Monday morning, yeah, almost drive by Juma, but they come and there's no fulfillment. Yeah. But because they are scared to risk failure. Into 2023, if sa business now per se my pain threshold ni cost road do I am telling you, sa plan our draw paper so no, it would stay on the ink. Exercise now. Waka chro ho sa no pe bia no me sorry akọ gym and I me sorry akọ jogging. O my pain no threshold ni cost road more than and nana obeda ni eyi na. You understand? It won't happen. But rather no case adie is my exercise. A doctor say no me pressure kosro ma hwe ya adie betimi ekumi. Ti ese me hu bibia. When you left sa pain na because say what jogging them echo. I hope you get me. Inti this year no let's know say you know you can't if you don't put yourself out there, no pain, no gain. One and take his step now. Nobody ever became successful by postponing a day or so to tomorrow. And when it gets to a point you need to cut our anchor, no, and really become the person you were born to do. But if you keep staying in your comfort zone, and you won't find and you will leave, and we see it happening every day. Friends are you know, 40, 30, So we are not going to be here forever. And we need to make sure that we are bringing our A game. And for that to happen, no, it is incumbent on us, we step out of our comfort zone. Very, very, very important. Another year metachi on personal development. Now, I could see Chroma, bo you pay university, say book, so befa obodi ni sika beto book on yeda. When no we no nemusa. You understand? Maybe you find yourself in a profession, you will be continuous and never-ending improvement. When you be start the same day. So if you when your time for personal development, one start or library, you be the TV, so need books to show for. And it's so important. Say we have personal libraries. We invest in ourselves because that's the surest bet the best investments is not in buildings or in anything. It's an investment in yourself. Because into this year, he said, "You perceive standing out. We want to send our DJs, be presenters.
Yeah.
They are presenters and they are will be presenting us. Hey, is it the same thing we're doing? Because unipakuno behind the scenes, others are not willing to invest. Business now, they have books, YouTuber, all kinds of things. And if we can make some time for professional and personal development, it will be a game changer for us. And it doesn't stop. It should become a habit, a lifelong habit. A boy amaya dance in the midst of our peers.
Wow.
In the midst of our peers. So really, I think these beginning statements, and we can share it, and then of course we take it from there.
Well, it's about 25 minutes after 9. Ceciano are joining our Reboot Your Life series, and the topic you're dealing with how to make 2023 your best year yet. Now, my guest speaker, Bafo for attacking indeed, is very endowed, very knowledgeable on my interest. One of the things that is striking me, moving out from your comfort zone, very important. A lot of us, as a yatsna your comfort zone. Baby, I want you again say that small circle. You again say but if you want to catch the bigger fish in here, you need to launch out into the deep.
Into the deep.
And one bigger fish in the world. And yes, I like it. I like it. To us,
yeah.
Great.
So that's it. Just a quick recap. I started with effective habits, building effective habits, stretching your thinking by surrounding yourself with mentors, getting to know who you are with natural talents and abilities, and then comfort zone, stepping out of your comfort zone. And another point I'm touch on hard work.
Okay.
Industry. Industry. I could see it would surprise you to know, sir, the top players in the industry, footballer, okay, the Cristiano Ronaldo's. I know some man will be say go to near Messi, me them go to Cristiano Ronaldo. People who it's very shocking, but in Crofona, omo excellent. You'd expect at that level no me do no. Omo Krombeka so you need to slow down, but they end up putting in more hours.
Yeah,
because talent is not enough. Talent is not enough. Nebema talent, are standing out, really, those unseen hours now we put in. So important. Guy, journalist to be any Kobe Bryant, when you baby call and you mean funny currency on any casasu or person be training. Inti Kobe Bryant catching so Umbra undu hobe 4 a.m. Undu ne yi honi be 4 a.m. Inti ampa journalist no person impressing. Okay, inti by 3:30 we do ho na crash no say he had been there by 30 minutes before.
Wow.
He had been there 30 minutes before. He was just at it and he stayed for a long time. Now this is someone in the game, I mean, if you're looking at the top players, Michael Jordan, the next person could be Bryant. But you would expect Seka, baby, I would do no Kobe Kosti.
Yeah.
But rather, Ogusu away or stretch it. So this year, if we want to really make 2023 our best year yet, Ejumadin, big sister Obibi Okaso say hard work breaks no bones.
Okay, for example, Yamfani say Obi a suffer. When your congregation size, but for you to increase, was still, you're fasting, you pray more, you study more, and in yes, baby, our bed in what payment, you are still, you said, okay.
And Juma, with your kind crana, a tree margin could see Dr. Rotabil. We all know him for, he was teaching sometime, I feel crana, he prepares a lot more for his sermons than before. Now, when you listen to this man, you're like, this man is really on top of his game.
Every time there is something new.
And yes, maybe you be caught where you one Sunday to say another Sunday. And when in kasa are you or kasa or see he doesn't own you need to you anointing but preparation it's the difference maker. I could see I heard you a chrome and say it's nyamesum very important. You know, I'm a strong, a staunch Christian any day. But in pain pino, said yes, no. Ni pesi dani tu nyameso. There's a story of Krachi Bia or your garden bima obi ba no say o garden de come up o garden a oni nyame away de come up o no hwe ani nim no say na ese ka wo ho time na e nyame nko ade time na e nyame nko ade na rocks. So our parts in making things happen. No kind Bible, Genesis, I think 120 or say 126 of it. Let them have dominion. One can say, I'm going to have dominion for them. But sadly, in our part of the world, you be bompire no, but in Yamana a be mampire ne dimuno. Now ya go slow on it because we think so me too tight, me here into automatically, things are going to be taken care of. It doesn't work out like that. And that's how come our Western world, they keep stretching us because they put in lots of work to make things happen. Oko Dubai, I'll say where impossible doesn't exist. Sir, Dubai, and it didn't just appear. This was a desert country. Yeah. But because of vision, because of tenacity, and they constantly raising the bar on themselves, Dubai. So if we can have that same mindset towards Yejuma, Ubi Kakra, we'll make sure say you're going to be excellent. To be able to say, hey, I do sad you a year, it's a thing. Yeah. If we can do that, Ebema and Niama asisama yen, and people are going to get quality. Ubienim so eba haircut here, krachi hoi na meko. Eba a year atadiwa. Your friend is akwesi jeho na meko. We should be known as experts in our area. Okay. And for that to happen, we be a friend in 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours, almost the 10,000 hour rule. Okay. To become an expert at anything, you need to have put in 10,000 hours. Wow. 10,000 hours. Until your friend is saying Serena Williams, Munia Dia, tennis, you almost born. Crown starting, and they are constantly working. I know so recently retire Cristiano Ronaldo, who top musicians there. They didn't just show up. Obi said, when you see someone on the mountain, the person didn't just appear there. Inti this year, Juma, but we need to see a shemukina. We need to go the extra mile. We need to do more, to be more. We need to do more to be more because the onion is sad there. We'll keep getting average results. And the bedu baby never say now so for a no more obey away. Because after prophecy man, it's work. Okay, Bible and man yami a catch promise land mukwa and begin to conquer. Onu yami na free run be ya mom obemo ahwodeno, but the work you have to do it. Into this year Juma, but say more.
Okay. And see, obit a designer or parmenter with what you are saying, or no, na Juma say, obey they are stretching it. Now, what to me as a no, they say, me designing no, and yen feature tadia na me pam, but. They say me to me pam a creative designs. How will such a person do it?
How will such a person do it? Very good question.
We're tying it with
what we are saying. Very, very, very important. Yeah. Maybe we're designing now now there are other people in the industry. Okay. Why don't you see how I be saving say free hours be crown I'll be sometimes we think say 4 hours mudini some of them are not ready to share. It's not true. Yes, Ubuaha, people might hold back. But in the midst of it, there will be, if you look at your industry, there are, top, there will be people be out there, what did I do to get here? Only it's Nasia. They can share some very deep things into design. Look out for the people who are excellent in your area. Go out to them. And then what made you? Because the thing is, Obia, every expert was once a beginner. Okay. Every expert, Obia and sorry, and obey exactly. Obey Genie Ding. Exactly. Until you go there and then go and pick because and yes, sir, advice on the amount. It can save you lots of years of hard work. And yes, I do Tibe Pimpima. And of course, we don't have all, for it, all the time to be here. You can learn a lot from others. This time in the internet. Okay. internet nkrofo ye free webinars, seminars, ne idea you go I'll be timiding isuani bebre, and then when you come back you also have to put in the work. You need to try, and as you're doing this, Nubon say you be finding you are adapting when you're way there, then you bring your originality, and so in the midst of all of that, into then you stand out.
Okay, so still with the designer, the designer with the 10,000 hour rule, or better apply to.
Yes, indeed, the more the more you're trying your hands, designing for the more orders you're getting better. The work repetitions that you're putting in there. I said because the more you do, I mean radio. I mean, sure say first day here you are like who you are now. No. But it's that constant.
Yeah, the free baby.
Exactly. Yeah, the free baby. See, if you don't focus, I cry because this guy is good. I say, they all add up.
Okay.
They all add up. Oh, sumo baby. Now we but you're putting in work. Ubon say after a while, it stands out because those unseen hours.
Okay.
Into back to just a quick example. Kobe Bryant, example. Okay. Say basketball, and a lot of the times, most of these players, 2-3 workouts in a day. Or no best sorry in term. By the time I did bend, or 4-5 workouts. Until once by the end of the year, he's done more. Until no matter how hard you try, and it's going to be very difficult to catch up with him. Until we need to we need to get intense. Get intense. Yes, shimu more, do more, so that we can be more in the end.
And I just want to tie it locally. Still, Odi adie be kwa komo Christmas we minim say enkrofo bebre ene omo designers e konye go be come wie even though wa share the time say be June 2010 obekọ afi no man excuse in adie. Now such people, what would be your advice to them in this year?
Advice me wo ma omo ne say we be building a reputation of not honoring in sema wa sema ebedu baby no obi amba hobi.
Okay.
Inti obekwa sorry pepe obako bompa erade me pe customers but one na opamom inti you need to stretch yourself.
Okay, say bia wo pon 6 onim say adwuma gu so
akwesi bema example enra no pa na mema ebi school
right
na a lady opam omoniema no me from say hey mami ye be gentle dey no ochina nkola ni ko school me friend na no say hey I say ade na wia mi kakra na mse ba mami baby ade na edu no ese nkola ni ko school toya no se ba phone bibi meba so she stayed on and they made sure say they finished the we no pay delivery e man nti om de ade ni ba na ade asa she could have just said oh bra say na ade na ye no
excuse.
And if me say there's no way I can mess alcohol.
Exactly.
But at least who say, oh, this is a customer service. It's in any so into or stretching to be able to deliver results. Okay. If you see a business mutria, we need to stretch ourselves. We need to do more to make sure we are meeting your clients' expectations. And yes, sir, not the excuses and nama. Baby, and mapa,
that means that when you are lazier. And your man koso and untimi emfa nkoshe brunsam because I hey the near macha brunsam abefo ni ade but ubehwen ya niema bia ya enkoyie no na etwe sign inti is so important yenhwe so that you beat me I improve it. Me I make say I'm not perfect, I'm also working, you understand, but that sa realization ni krani ho at all. But 2023, you per se yet different, bigger and better than last year. I say you're very intentional about a near my promises I demand for na ya yiri who see a building you beat me ediso. Na ya juma etimia then akoso. Okay, but for Facebook Obidiaba peace or say please good morning and good morning to Bafo. I'm Fafa from Tema Committee 9. I'm with someone taking care of her kids. What about that?
I'm with someone.
Yes. Or Shenema, or Patchese, or Shefi. And you know, so a Diana obey this year to make sure, say, at least we're improving.
Okay, very good question. Tifafa, if we to our mechanic say, yes, say, whatever you find your hands doing, no, do it, very well.
Yeah.
Say utimi yi wakuma mu na osuma, because a lot of the times you stories of nkrofo be nkrofo ma omunyi o makuma mu nye na nwinwi wo ho na maami ko adwuma na nkola ni ko ka na enkoyi. And we should always know say adwuma ayeye na nye nipa na ayeye o nyame ene peja nipa.
Okay.
Nti say uye na uyi wakuma mu na uye ni year, doors are opening, unseen doors are opening. Obehe no nipa kukas fafa kra wejuma you fafa ni bibi next year ana during ese usun adwuma e bi ka we ya we den wo ye ne ho inti na meka ne say we stage a wo mu start it, do it very well, because wo ye ni nyina no nyame nhira e ba wadwuma na wo ye ne so no, and e kwan e be bia ma wo
right
the patriotic senti, because everybody starts from somewhere. Everybody starts from somewhere, but baby our starting, that doesn't have to be your final place. You need to keep pushing. I say one hour no o did die soon be so maybe when you so after you may work after about 2-3 years me person me kwa ye bibi, and yes why comfortable say no one say you need to constantly be evolving. Say 2023 a version of me no any 2022 no the same. They are not to say eniama nkoye tifafa sa eyina na so nso disi wani so, and internet there are so many things I bit me, but a lot of the times be hen for social media sites, Snapchat eniama ni ma bon say time na eden echo obetimi nso invest in yourself esua bibi get better, because yes eniama ni nyina no na akwan eden ebia you are not even aware of.
Question or Facebook. I say, what about me being a construction laborer, moving from site to site, seeking for work to get something for a living? What about me?
Okay. Did you hear Vincent?
Yeah, Vincent.
Vincent, minim say majuma no enye easy, but there's something about diligence. There's something construction labor no. So hokra no wa sha sia. Once again, say I'm catch fafa no you akumemu na ye ni ye moko adwuma na mo ya, stretch yourself, give it your best. Yere ho na ye ni ye na wo ye ni nyina no doors are opening na usua mo adwuma mo industry no what and then na metimi aye bon say o gada bibi kakra kra we NVT a bibi betimi aye den wakoto aso nti no oho no anya o final settling point, but constantly no share and hit them na metimi aye, because if people get comfortable with my construction labor all in life obi so be start it obi have no foreman obi have no or be contractor. Yes, when you yes and they are no better than you, but the vision people like that vision a move you. And Vincent, I'd really say have a vision for your life, have a program, and nyame as you pray about it, don't get comfortable so and then me 100 be there no year in year out no there be what did BBC when you constantly you would want to upgrade yourself and become a better person. Okay,
me pacho we so dey about or say, does this apply to somebody who sells at Makola or Kantamanto or Agbogloshi or Tema Station? Does it apply to that person?
Just assembly there, delivering service no baby Makola clients. Sometimes we be shop when you pakuno crowd koto ade no until anymore and strange. Another person go be no or tinanim. Say no be kasano who say onipa ko no intentional onim say wa ba no treat you specially and no be shop bi nkrofo ba ho at another shop be ko na nkrofo ni ho afi be du ba bia be ka say wa jimi customers there bi o check you abrabo a so o check you abrabo a and you'll be able to attract your share of customers and even more. And customer service no very important. Where Juma no a best now betimi a trim inti I would say the same thing. People skills no what office no and one in the marketplace. And no say oh some crowd or be shopper wa honki kani ade no open doors obu obebas mi akra mi wo near me bia be say oh send no adwuma yɛ me fɛ obɛha no wafi wenya contract. And that's how come nkrofo eti be nya shops or makola ni ade a ene o ma be madams ni ade. Eyesa faithfulness, eyesa showing up early, eyesa osum any ade na omudi omo ahye mu over the years. In ebie sa kwan na mom.
Okay. Well, it's a good morning, Asempa, and good morning to Bafor. In fact, great discussion on radio today. But ask Bafor for me, supposing I want to own a business, how do I go about it? And how would the principles help me to be successful?
Very good question. Very good question. Person only business a lot of the times no I know nkrofo bisa say he cry adwuma ben na metimi aye a metimi nya sika kese o mu. No, that shouldn't be. It's a wrong premise. Obeshe ade na say. Rather no, it goes back to interest and abilities. Enema na e kan enema ben area ben na o hwa o find ho a you can really distinguish yourself. Me pacho what I say, and then why research? Hey, idea cran is there demand for idea? Me pese me ye, because sometimes no, obeka so me we ba be na demand anyhow. Indeed, you should. So while your market research, idea product here and pese me movie cran is there demand for the product? Now unye who said na, of course you should have some capital. And yes, yes, start here na kim. So wo bibi wo ho. You understand? But a lot of the times the capital doesn't necessarily have to be big, because I know some it's in a minyasika answer much bibiase. People start small and then they are able to build it. You can go ahead. It's a business, no. If you have a name, you go register general, you go and register, and then you start. Which means nipa 2, 3 start to talk products. My brother, you are in business now. Just keep going and keep learning and go to Salamidi Kanka and conform dida. Speak to them. And then so that I don't avoid some mistakes. No? But it will come to a time you just need to set sail and get started. One year is would you may 1 year na be sinko. Simply put, no, these are some of the tips I'll just put out to help someone who wants to start a business.
Okay. It was your 14 minutes at the top of the hour. Hi, Adom 106.3 FM. What join here and they just on some Reboot Your Life series. I had the bro every January, no, and you go so now topic I dealing with how to make 2023 your best year yet. And the speaker is Bafor of Takena. And you're in a church in common. Bafor, we say a lot of people told me I don't have attitude last year. Now this year I want to have and develop a new attitude. Bafor, can you help me? What can I do?
Very good question. Attitude is very important. I mean, you're talented, but it just repels people from them. Identifying the problem is half the problem solved. When who say attitude, no, it was seeing or no. Now people's skills are out. People's skills there are several books but no we need partia okasa etiseng. Okasa etiseng. How dependable are you? You say obey bibia you understand? Who promises obey bibia? Do you follow through? And now can and now can say a man for her story, I say a man for her form. Until really, we know it. These things, within us in akola kroye bibi no onim say nya onim. So what I would say is what's nas niema ben na a found ho and a wall ho a repelling crofo. And then just tell yourself, say, on the other side, the niema positives when I meet me here to counteract and to solve saniemano. And really start doing it. So when you microphobia, ubetimi trusty on my word on that, I go to them. Oh, your friend is saying, Mr. Johnson, I have a lot of respect for now. Say, maybe only pakunekra, I can the same thing at all. Jumem, mami who say, Misuba and Shada and Yede, Enkuye, Pacho, Niema Ben Sana, me ya, Osha. Ma eniema to see me work on a bebwami. Onipa kuni mouse our feedback na. Don't go and sleep on the feedback. Na fi wafa. Now I then was start at the edge. You know, and as you do that, so you are faithful with people. Kasa ete. People, I think it's easy to get along with people. It's very easy to get along with people. You're a nice person. You help others, and yet self-centeredness. But usan other people. I am telling you, sir, attitude. I don't know. It's going to get a whole lot better this year. We are Christian, of course. When we read our Bibles, kind proverbs, there are very good principles that we can embody. I'm sure, same in the Quran. Any idea people can pick, and as we do this, any idea we can be going to work on us. Yes, I believe so. We are going to become better versions of ourselves this year. And see, those are some of the tips I'd like to share. To address kind.
For exactly 10 a.m. I'll activate the phone lines and I'll say what about or question be my Bafo or website. But Bafo, let me pick this one. I'll say excellent submission from Bafo. Now, last year I conceived an idea. I wanted to start a business. I combed around, went to friends, family members, just for a little bit of capital to start. Nobody gave me that opportunity. This year, I still want to do it. Please ask Bafo for me. How do I raise capital to start something?
Very good question. I mean, we all know, say, now, one thing a lot of us should know. I mean, when you do baby, who say, Abrabono, really, it's very few people who really care about your plight or situation. So the earlier you get it, the better. Now, when who said, say business, no, if the business can't start right away, who ye be cry, 1 month time, who the be then to chain. You understand? And I didn't know, in the meantime, no, your main thing be now, I didn't know as a business, what's starting as a site. The patriot say, what's starting as a side? Oh, yeah. As you do it, no, over time, no, when you're capital, I'll be to me then at trim. But, and see it now, say, me, yes, you can't me penny to me and share at the end. The main thing is, once you know, if it's your dreamer, how much are you paying for that dream? I mean, some people just want others to finance their dream. It doesn't work out like that. You have to also be a part. Okay, and the thing is, there are other people really there are people when you share your idea with them and they see say idea near bankable they can support. You understand? The fact that you've heard no doesn't mean say so ujai. So far as idea near practical, you have a business plan, any idea. There are a number of organizations now who say any bankable idea. This won't be bibi kakra. No microfinances near day. I'll say says last year na I'm far. It doesn't mean you should rest. Still push and fine tune sa idea now person and make sure at the end of the day a idea you can get demand because people have beautiful fantastic ideas. But there's no market. Into your 1, 2, 3 say afina o incroform betono bibi atofuni ho. Now, say idea energy nti so your research push. Say one person you need to sow into that dream, And like I said, look around. There are a number of organizations around that. Mutebu seed fund be media and ashase. And then really those will be the tips that I would want to put out. We shouldn't let things hinder us. The fact that we went to last year, doesn't mean you should bury it. If you truly believe in it, unya will be a business consultant. The person can look at who propose fine tune unit, make it look be a bit then present it. And it's happening for so many people. There are a number of people who today are doing well. People said no to them. And another thing, a business person, you need to build good sales skills. I say with me tongue, idea now we and unim sena ubetimi a pitchy idea. One a better I'd really if you're going to go into business, persuasive skills, selling skills, idea you need. It's a priceless skill every day because I see that's what we do every day. Hey, yes, I'm speaking and all of that, but I'm really selling what I have inside.
Sure.
If you are into business, then you can't sell. Really, then you are not a business person.
But for me, a gentleman be story where beer washing bay around a Bokobi. And one day me call wash shaker while seated. By numbers me finding out how or starting washing bay no. Maybe I'm say me introduce you and I'll say, hey, Bunny and I'm saying now business here, but then I'll start I'll say, Sikanibi wa area ha or Boni Pakri, but I don't want to mention on radio. Now Mr. D Papano or was 6 cars a one fee. One day I know pa and I me call Boni Punum na me say, Daddy, me bacha no pebia me pesa me be hro cars no more. I see a ufi and I'm see you me chene me fee. Luckily enough, na papa ni nim. If you're not you, one auntie is about no see I and not see okay, behro. I say me sorry how much I wash all the 6 cars.
Wow.
And you remember, I go back, I wash all the 6 cars.
Wow.
I did that for a year. No, mommy tips in the idea. Yes, na me tips, you know. Now after a year, now papa be say now cry, dear now pesa wo ye. And I'm see your daddy, a jume dama komaso. Bese me ye washing be. And also enti na ohro car no. Kope baby meboa mama ye.
Exactly.
He went or kope baby ko ka chere papa ne say o menya baby. The man went with him or man his car start washing me.
Wow.
And then
powerful story.
But okay no a hiti me kakra. What was she car for a year sana who baby washing me. That is what came into my mind. Hey, 1 year ba nyo bia na betumi aye. But he was determined. And found because none need us want to say washing bay one day baby and of course abem okwa very beautiful washing bay.
Wow.
Our bia say on a year washing bay owner or boys are or cars mano or bekonoti. Do you think that sometimes it's because we don't have time to spend or we can't wait and that's why we can't sacrifice?
You've said it all. Every dream has a waiting period. You know, every dream for it to be realized and has a waiting period. And sometimes the story there are several people as you see because no awesome to be babe Tony one onipakui we have in komobia koso oh me crania maba ubetimi I have me on credit. Now and that's how the person gets their breakthrough. What I would say need or some parts need idea see a year from beginning to the end because and story now mine show clearly. You know, or for free, but so now can microphone so penny man in them. And I see that, you know, unfortunately, you know, it's something I see in Accra. It's not Kumasi Kakra for 8 months, and I realize say we bet me crap so be soon or be show car any day for nothing. But Accra will be extra direction crop so you free. You know, and sometimes you might be about and then you be in Yamapana die in Nebetimi then aboy.
But for my there's 2 more comments on Facebook now. Activated phone lines and Adodankwa. I say my question is I'm a business guy and anytime I try to expand my business it fails. Those that I employ to help me, they fail me woefully. But if I handle it alone, I'm able to succeed. But I really want to expand. How do I go about it?
Wow.
I don't know. I see on unquire dia ekoye. But no fan crofwa no ma be bo business. But me wo person trim. It's your
yeah. In fact, the idea hard dream will grow. A lot of the times, to find faithful people, they would run with your vision because Nkrofo person owners of things, but they forget say one year be the year udie no embem. Why new year or person no so be in the store, but oya store boy are now small bino onyi na kuma mo wiewia niema or onyi ni yem enya de no. At the end of the day, no die sooner on embem. I mean, I can understand your frustration. You know, Namekan say, don't settle. Look out for quality people, and you know, be ready to pay more. You know, to get those kinds of people because sometimes, maybe it might just mean say ube rezi you know kakra, and then you get attract the right people. And yes, sir. So if we end up paying in Crofonso who don't have requisite skills now, or no bar, or no pen or no benyan on your dream.
Okay.
At the end of the day, no bet form. You should be ready to look out for quality, pay for quality, but don't stop.
Okay.
When you get the right people, your business will take off and expand like you want it.
Okay. Now, K. Still on Facebook, there is a bit of confusion. I'll say, Clemano. I say, good morning, Asempa, and good morning to Bafo. I'm currently working as a gardener and own a floral shop, which is not really doing very well. I also want to establish a fast food joint. But the confusion here is that I don't know if I should go ahead and establish the food joint or work on improving the floral shop.
Wow.
Currently, or the floral shop. But is not doing well, and opposite or be a fast food joint.
Hey.
And they say that now the confusion is uncle be a fast food joint, and I said he should stay with the floral shop and work at it to get better.
Very good question, Inti. Yeah. So what I would say is it's a floral shop, no. Why for some time, a long time now. Who say a day, have given it my best. Me yima kumemu customers me yen say me no but the human enkoso you can. That's the challenge. And sometimes they say persistence, perseverance inti ade ani asomu no enko ye kra na egusu krem. You should be able to have over the years ohun so ade ma yire me ho enye say me ye ho akwadro, but just that eniema na enye den enko ye. And then if you have done your research, when we say when fast food joints in demand or idea obetimi the right caterer, eduane no obetimi akoye, clients about ho obeji omo kama ni idea. And I feel after a while you should, you shouldn't be afraid to shut it down. It doesn't mean you have failed. But I really strongly believe in say at na se ba ko a no ayiro ho no ayden why ni ye nti what I'll say is say why ya che no hu say why ayiro ho ni ade na still enko ye, and you feel say you're passionate about fast food joint and be any other fast food joint, because sometimes obu obe we nti maybe then I just say no ba be any other no, but make sure say fast food joints now it would stand out from what other people are doing. And and no enough you so more a bit me so those would be my words, pieces of advice I remember in that regard.
May pick away phone lines activated 0302 216 561 and our 0302 216 562. Kwame on Facebook or say thank you so much, Bafo. Last year you came up with the principle of serving. I applied it, and today I can tell you I really work effectively and I'm serving well. Thank you so much, Bafo. Good to hear from you once again. We are Kwame Alomaso on Facebook and Adebaye. Thank you. And Aisha me batch up your calls and mame. Why? Caller number 1. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Bacho dini baby Alfrefi.
From Christian Danso.
Me bacho ma so kakra mame why?
Yeah, from Christian Danso.
Christian Danso bacho ka sefi.
Kasefi akra be boat driver.
Me bacho yo yenti o.
The Mr. Buff say last year 7th year na no be can't see no. Me see me a boy me. Na me ba system no boat no. Ma won say boat man no going to be more. So I decided to go into another business venture. And I'm try pork farming. Me started with just 2. But now I'm more about 15. My day started. Until the Mr. Advocate and say, so who you be beneficial into me more. Try and enter different venture. Let me say, let's speak to me about it.
Thank you so much, Medasipi. Why? Sewo Frey. I'm assume drink Kaya Dasi, I'm official pencil. Great, it is well. Hello, good morning, Aisha Nescola. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Bacho, I'm trying to see
me Bacho Yetio.
Bacho, this is so, me sliding door, glass fabricator. But you meet na shop I do Mrs. Ono manage farming hope and so as I said nti ɛno nso so mebisa sɛ menyɛ den because manage fa me ho asɛ manage ho ankasa te sɛ mmoa yɛ nhyiri no manage ho sɛ nka meyɛ by sikasɛm ne asase sɛm no nti ɛno so wobɛtumi aboa kakra biara
Mate, me pacho mo abese anu ani je ho a obese onyen.
Te sɛ nkɔfɔ na preko.
Nkɔkɔ na preko. Thank God sɛ obi ade kan aka preko ho asɛm yɛda se. O de kwaso tie why ba for be you ano. Why? Thank you. Me da se pa. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes sir. I think I'm to you, ja.
Yes, I know
me pacho yo me stress ma oni so kakra ma ye why?
Yes sir. Kaja yo sene mia nana ya we do da kwasa ko na ne.
Oh okay, nana ya do da ko.
Ni pa na mi sha na so pa.
Amen.
Ti fira mu na wo e trip pa dia mai. E vo nya me pa se na ko mi di pa na yi na nya ba fa dia mai no. E ti mi ya ye drum for dia bra. Ami fira mu pa.
Amen. Great. Yes, you are pass our frey, you are why? As some drink count, you more official panso. I shall patch my next caller 0302 216 561. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Atempa.
Yamitia say, me patcho my radio name call from Kakrama. Why?
Patcho my mark from
me patcho you. Patcho would dinner be our free.
Miss Rafika, so your family Auntie Sarah.
Yo, Auntie Sarah, it's you.
Dear Jennifer, Nini say. Na your bar na no nyuma me nsa ana boy bia me hu no nibi ana me quite establish so me at the man I spend almost old city 3 billion for tax city in city any nyina so papa oton die ya na wadi oton na wadi sesi amadi an say in city men town na men town sa se no no because we want to see do mo say o te ni bia ni nyuma na ebi mo so enya nyuma ni bi ye se be ye obi ye na so koya na no so de ya ya asam ntesi amenya de den tesi adwuma mi na me metumi hande a metumi ye ma de ye fan ene o be se ukokoko awo wo te ho o hwe ni me but sa so me no na sesi a me sesi a asempa
Antizera Ambacho Jina so Aisha Jantisera number why na bafo ne nebekasa Antizera Jina so why Jina so okay great Antizera yedase hello good morning
Asamba
Mami Mpacho udini baby afrefi
media fear me fresh God
me pacho so frefi Gulf City me pacho yo Mpacho radio ne nko from Kakrebi yeah
the Senator, Yadam was sick, and my dream.
Yo.
Now, me bad boy, Mrs. Pennyba, which I am a banning over 25 years. I can go in now, home price here. In Nakolan, or you want to set me in mobile money. I top a car, I'm with you, the edge. Short I'm not go school, but for school, but no get your trafficking. No, I told you, God. No, I don't pay water. Let give you a yan, when you baby are. Lady in the farm. And I'm lady in the soup, and Nakolan, 25 years. The Yamia Yan. It's a mission, and me, the church,
Amen, Mammy. Yedase pa. Yedase pinning crunch out the Abeshe no pay. Too bad. 0302 216 561 and our 0302 216 562. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Me pacho say.
Me de Beneza.
Me pacho Beneza Kasefi.
Me itre.
Me pacho say.
Me itre.
Me pacho yitre way. Ma oneso kakrama ye. Why?
Me wakaswa.
Yo.
As a dinner. Me as an immediate market mama. Me now where as a anytime I'm then I'm the last sector.
Ebenezer Mbacho, yabesi ete kasa no on near to me ama umwaye but oh too bad. Ebenezer Homanocratico. Monfanche. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can
So Anthony bachi yet you.
Maybe the true book. My true book prayer. Book would in packing time. Such as I said, Subia everywhere before me say, Waku University Krana and one on packing kind or packing kind. At any bit, I am a young with the same way the young with the walking kind of PY drip. And my two when more practical. I read Papa. I read to do. In packing kind, never checking kind, dragging kind then. Now, what will you pay you crown? That you say, yeah, baby. You any day. In natural. In you, dear, put out the captain. I will.
As of Anthony, yada sipi, yada sepa, akinkai. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Hello. Oh, too bad. Ade 0302-216-561 and 0302-216-562. And person we emphasize that my cowbell our milk. Awake drinking water. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, madam.
Morning, Asampa.
Yes, madam.
Your friend Akosia, Nkasafitema.
Yo, Auntie Akos, yet you.
Yes. They say, many people create my home. So what's that? Because something quiet.
Okay.
So what's that? Now, Mitoha, the few times I come higher way. So what's that? So on and so to go sun, yet it's the kind of breath. They even ask me to see one more time and say, and if you have got your class, look at you. There's a lot of say, your phone and come. Get my phone, Mr. Gary, and coming song. Come on, tell me, sir, the Gary come and go for me, say, the other time I knew you, and I got to the grass. Now I am going to see if you know, and it's many to create my own, many to create my own, to make the but to my left, many you want to me. So I saw one to go for the contract from over the strings and inquire, just in a day.
Mammy Pachayati, you are not why. But I see peace of Frey. Hello, good morning.
Hello, fine.
Yes, madam.
Maybe I shall be meeting better.
Me Pachayo, yet you.
Area, not
one woman in the Chichasica crowd, me Pacho Jiraye, my why?
I'm a patch. Area, not me home. Not me, yes, but no crazy. I'm out for
me but also now me but also now yeah dear Juma.
Not like me. Only about was storm.
O Tony was storm, okay.
And I'm up to
I'm out for this Gabriel's FSC momo. Okay.
Bruno see me Adom, a human on my years or so. I'm a quite more laughing. And you are some way up the commission of the poor. You can't me. But the crap, so I come up woman company. But Yamia, I expand up people who can make your poor. That's a
Amen. Mammy Medasipa, why assume drink count Medasipi and in crunch out dear Maya. But for my member, yes, starting fee woman now or whatever, Auntie Akos. Send a niji farming hopa. No more asasi bebre ewe krasi. Or beso eko dobanchi. No ye Gary. But as a okwa umbestre ni say one bob dra whatever no as ya be krasi. Dear no be. The passion is farming. That she really want to farm, but the fear factor say you be more kini say o kotema anyeye ti wa be krasi. They say onye den.
It's an interesting one. So your friend is saying krasi na oko na farming no person koye no. No or the tonga no.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day no benya tofua. So I say safi because sometimes in food the passion echi ube no at sa idea na we are passionate about no say market anywhere. But safi at the end of the day na niema ejija.
Okay.
Inti yes, upeso call back to village. Where you na oko no benya nkrofo am ometimi ato. Na wetimi etimi de abobra se na open no. So if the answer is yes, sir, really, no, then abrabɔ no yɛ mmɔ bi because wodi nkurɔfoɔ akyi a adeɛ ɛsɛ woyɛ no wonyɛ but ɛsɛ wo nso yɛ very sure sɛ adeɛ a mekɔyɛ market product ne be movie gari minya village on atofo be wa na be de be nkrofo ba be fa ko e so hwe sa ne ma ni nyina e ade a me nko na afi 2-3 months sika mediko shame na lock ni ade nti e bigger than you know she's making it look so ohwe mu yie ansana mu yie but really no ade a person ye no ka so be dwi nkrofo ye odi nkrofo achi a it's not it's any day mo say if you are convinced about it now also know why a business there's a business sense to it because sometimes we be the emotions say me kwa ebefa bonsa fi obekọ no na mpa no am fi exactly no am watamfo anya ti so or think it through
right Auntie Sarah the number there ya Joseph Anthony say yem parking kind
I guess but we need to say no cre you know it's a big problem now. What I would say is Meka Chen is Troni there on Twaso.
Okay.
The fact say Empire King Kanye doesn't mean say Esujai. He should publish his books. Now he say betimi promote King Kanye. I see a started in Kolano Musano near their show.
Okay.
So they can build that habit. I say you more in Crawford who would go out there. We should have, I'm sure there are a number of organizations are reading clinics or different schools. Say crossing the idea. There are people who will be ready to do some of these things for free. Reading clubs. Omunya organizations be omo beta omachi epia omo. You bet me say one region to the other. Ubehena yina habits. Ani ashasi ya inti I would say it's a sofu. Just keep writing, and then we should also make sure say ade na ye trono e wo market ana e ade ba be boankrofo me pa cho ati ase nti area na wo trono nso no ade na wo put out no e ade a da ho even the packaging of the book e ade a because book bu ahu kura no adwa book nti e se adwuma kom adwuma kom a when you put it out there ubenya, and then as you keep putting in the work now one person who raise you skill and no standards one just normal now page because there are a number of people who through books I didn't need your Toby book and others their books don't get bought true writers you need to upgrade your skills and get better and then you get Nkrofo who would want your product.
Well, Auntie Sarah Frey about the sawmill. Auntie Sarah, you be fro. Why? As some drink count now, because you're a sliding door, but a person or caught into farming. And no here advice. Need any sliding glasses here, basui, but I said, shut down, koye farming or person,
yeah. I mean, sir, if that's what he's convinced about, once again, said I make an idea no buy na ubinyano. Obenya atofo so the business to the whole thing now when him so be benya baby asasi bi obey sad na why not he should see because I didn't know and I'm sure say he's done it for a number of years in Nkoyi and that's how come he's come to this conclusion and he said when who say eniema nshada amfa send your pen na why not he should give it onion research and then he should try amfa. But really, it should be idea a year his thing. And yet we will be a koyukia and means me koyukia. We are emfa.
On Facebook or say I'm a married man with 3 kids. They are all in school from crèche to class 1. And I also want to continue my education. I know I will have financial difficulties if I start mine, which I also want to start. What should I do?
But can you take it again?
I'll say our mommy and son or school.
Okay.
Na ono ankasa so opese oko school. But him say or starting it there na obenya financial challenges kakra but opese oko school upgrading no. Nti there na was oye.
Oh, what I would say is say adiene edan ani so edan akoma so say obeye no. O kan adia o kana the issue is the funding. Nti say Ubepe BB side BB adusika BB bro a bit media take care of education now. Why not do it? What you say? Sikasem. Inti say na no. it's not bringing you the requisite resources, now bit me a BBA, the extra you buy bit me a fundy or education now. I'd say do it so that embe barrier.
Okay.
Now wow say upeso school by the end of the day no sikana upeso dituano unya, then you need to find the money. And how do you find the money? BBA bit me a year bit me this is can then abrel.
Okay.
Say you may be now when I say overtime now you be take advantage of it now amousa extras now it's me the year why it's cannibal dia to who save for some time why not ubeti me aye. So really money shouldn't stop his school ambition from materializing.
Right. But for me for this final comment, then I'll allow you to wrap up for us. I'll say I want to advise my fellow guys, consistency is key to a successful road. I've worked for people for the past 10 years. I'm in my early 30s. I've been saving small. So now I have successfully opened mine. I enjoy doing the work, even though the money comes small. Is it true, sir, consistency pays?
That's what it is.
Really?
Consistency is everything. Inti, dear, na utimi yet waswa. I go see, as it gets easier.
Okay.
But and now why? 1 or 2 days I bet them next time why? Ubon safi no na new habits now or building no the inconsistency I then abem. But if you keep doing it, I feel what the crying your boss say a day a bit flow. The consistency, no, it's the great separator between the good and the great. And I make an say crofwa almost as standing out, no. Osha, the line that really separates them from every other person is they are consistent.
Okay. But for finally, obeying you, what would be the general advice I would be so that the person can be successful this year 2023?
As Empire can't anyama be, you know, life is not easy, and I'm sure say every grown adult when you do baby this time 20s, 30s, 40s, no, who say life no enya better. You know, and the earlier we see it and we start taking responsibility, no, the better. Because 1 year you would keep postponing things, and 1 year sana obeye akwa ewa brabo mu debia na o stress.
Okay.
But if you are able to take your life into your own hands, you know, and it would come with a fight, pain, you know, it won't come easy. But the thing is that you understand, you go through a pad here, you understand, we need to go through a period of sacrifice. We need to make sacrifices, and at the end of the day, you know, our lives or the life we didn't have, no, our kids don't come into that same life.
Okay.
And there are people who come in there and they say enough is enough. Atwasu for years, no mina mesisano. And they fight. Omuni abrabo edisieni. And no say at the end of the day, no beherena and yamasisa. Bon say not sa line, no. And it's because someone said, say enough oti moja koko, intesu koko to no say entwasu. Inti we need 2023. We know say things are not easy. And now I share the story with there's a story of war of Papebi military general, a friend Hernan Cortez. Now no ukitanipa 600.
Okay.
And omo kwako. Now omo koye no omo koye na island nipa bebre. Nipa 600. Afi osha hu sen nkrofo no. Omabo shake. Amanfo nyaa omedwane. Okachire leaders na wo group ni mu say munim bibi. One touchy boats, no, for jantum. And then in Crofoni Chow, many boats, no. Okacham said, the only escape route, no, if we take the island.
Wow.
The only escape route, Ghana heading, exchange rate, say, there are so many things. But in the midst of all of that, there are people who are doing well. It's true, there are issues, no two ways about it. But it said economy, no. It's between your ears. Hey, why drink? So what you want to believe? Every time you always be focused on the problem. But in the midst of it, what solutions can I come up with? Because every now and then, playing Beba, China 40, Muba, Lebanese for Bakruma, they see opportunities. They see a person called Canada, a person called America, any other. But people are making it here. So if we can start seeing things differently and then see how what a dang service when I meet media put it out there, a bit to me, I make it a difference. And yet the same thing I'll be here, but me you know, I'm going to do extra. So that at the end of the day, I can stand out a number of issues, and it doesn't have to be big. Shop you know, Emma when you call a Jumana na Niama ebesisa because yes ana ebeko so aka Ghana heading and it will continue. And I make Dubai. Yeah. I know Crawford Koha. I say Dubai where impossible doesn't exist. It took a leader to say enough is enough. We want say you know abrofo na wo you know yen so no adwene ye baako until we start mindset yan society adwene towards a niema nyamedie hirae wo memu and we don't start building the skills. No, they are not outside in the gifts are inside of us, right? But we have to put it to work. We have to look for people omubetimia boy ni timia harness a God-given talent solution obi besisa Ghana enya abrofo na besisa Ghana in our families, no, whatever challenges are you facing, no, if it's to be it's up to us. If we can tell sorry, if you are looking for someone to blame, and yet President Nadu, any yes, I mean obia way, but at the end of the day, demanding the mirror. My brother, it's where because I wanted it to be like this. If we can start taking some responsibilities now, I believe saying Yamibe boying like he does every time for us to be able to change things. But the Anyan is 2023, no, we can pray all we can get excited. Sorry, you want him free and any better. Our lot will keep growing from bad to worse. The time to take responsibility is now. Asampa.
Thank you so much, Bafo. It is well.
It is
well. Great. I was for Bafo Ofori attack na a entrepreneur. On na be my treasure how to make 2023 your best year yet. Aha. And ya di energy no ABC.
Jim FM 106.3.
Well, thank you so much. Check out time. But said I'm going to be about Facebook. Wow, we'll fry contribute here. Wow, we'll send a message. We thank you. We love you. Yemo Afishapa. Koswaniti Adom 106.3 FM. But said I'm Ayua 05 social media executive. DJ Awana with all the music I would hear you know. Aisha Ibrahim, thank you so much. Caroline Tete Medase. Kofi Asan, the producer on the blog. Aminda CP. Asida Enkoma, the programs manager Joshua Tigo, ACO Head News and Current Affairs. The executive producer of the show is our general manager Abdullah Awudu. Same time, Ochina, we're back. But stay tuned, work and happiness up next. Mamina Ba, Sunday be a guy. Will be on the dial behind the console and take you through. Enjoy work and happiness with Sunday be a guy. Good morning.